Oh yeah, where's Ricky Bobby? It's Talladega nights again. Seems like we've picked up a few of these cars. I don't have my outfit because I gave it away with the last one. This one, 1969 Chevy Chevelle, 3970010 is what it came back as on the motor. So that's a 350 power steering, power brakes. And we'll take her down the road, see how it runs and drives. This one's definitely a movie-themed car. If you haven't checked it out, Talladega Nights. And I actually got a parody here on the channel from one of the other Talladega Nights videos that we've done. Basically, just type that in, Talladega Nights Maple Motors. You'll see it pop up. Guys, hit subscribe, share this video. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works? Looking around on the dash, looks like an extra button right here. Aftermarket gauges. Aftermarket seats. Oh, there's no tiger in the back. Headliner. Dash matches. And guys, I'm going over this car with you. This is the first time I sat down in here and started messing around with things. I learned the cars with you. It makes it more realistic. Does start up good. Gas gauge hasn't moved, so we'll stop and get some fuel turn signals. Left, right, yep. 72,000 miles on the dash there. Engine temperature's on its way up. Oil pressure also. Blower motor. Nothing's going on there. Glove box looks pretty clean. Go ahead and start her back up. I gave her a little gas and guess what happened? It shut off on me. Okay. At first I thought maybe it was out of gas. Horn, did you place your bets? Not there. This one? Horn does work. Good deal. Wipers, yes. They said they work, but we're missing an arm over here. You see where the window has been scratched before? It's missing a wiper blade. Okay, let's hit the road, see how it runs and drives. All right, guys, got y'all set up in the window over there and there. Reaching around. No seat belts in this. The back seat's got seat belts, but the front seats, no seat belts. All right, we're gonna go down the road. We're gonna get some gas because I don't know if the gas gauge works. I actually don't know anything about this car except for what I'm learning with you. I decoded the motor. It's my first time in reverse. The brakes don't feel too bad. Just kind of filling her out here. So far. Our speedometer is not working at all. A little bit of a right pull. See me coming off the road there? Yep. Still got a right pull to the right. Kick down's hooked up, feels pretty good. Brakes. Brakes pull to the left a little bit. It's just very subtle. Slight pull to the right there. Then when you hit the brakes, a little bit to the left. Couple things to work out there. It's not too bad. I mean, it's not like yanking me around the road or anything, but just what I'm noticing. The steering feels good. Column shift's not too bad. You can see somebody cut a hole in the floor, and it looks like they were getting ready to add the floor shifter on this one. I don't know if the gas gauge actually works or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and stop and get some fuel. We'll put $20 worth of 93 octane in it. That way I know. And of course, you know it, I'll be right back with more information on this ride. All right, see you in a minute. All right, we got to refuel old Ricky Bobby here. I done put $20, 5.5 gallons of that 93 octane. Looks like brand new tag holder. It's placed on this one. We'll see if the gauge works on it. Turn the key. Does the gauge work? It sure does. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Sorry, we had somebody walk up, show them the car. All right, checking our vitals. Engine temperature's coming back down because we just stirred it off and turned it back on. Now we can roll out. All right, time to head back to the lot. Been a good old test drive. Of course, we'll head on back. I got to do one more test drive before I can even leave today. And then I got to build all these videos over the weekend and we'll get you hooked up. I do my videos ahead of time, so hopefully on Monday when we post new cars, I have them all ready. You want early access to these videos? Again, just go to maplemotors.com. You can watch them on Monday afternoon. Pretty much all of them, unless I didn't get one done. Which there is one that I'm lacking this week, because I'll only be able to get one more done today. Now, I'm trying not to make you dizzy by looking left and right, but we're gonna go ahead and go here. I noticed a little bit of clunking going on from something. When I was going through the parking lot hitting the bumps back there, I really noticed it. It sounded like it was coming from the back. That. Every time I hit a bump, I can hear it in the back right. Maybe you can see it in the undercarriage shot. We'll take a look as well. Other than that, this thing actually runs and drives pretty good. You know, the brakes had a little bit of a left pull. The steering's just barely pulling to the right. Has an exhaust leak that I hear on the motor. That's not a lifter or anything. That is an exhaust leak. And you got that bump coming from the very right back on the passenger rear, whatever it is. Now, on our speed bump up here, you'll really be able to hear it. Let's see what she got here. Bump in the road, give her a listen. Oh, wasn't too bad over that. It's just the little bumps that's making the noise. Still pulling to the left when you hit the brakes. Look at it. Well, she's running nice and smooth. We're getting ready to pull back into Maple Motors. You see the end of our traffic here. I want to try to grab another ride and do another test drive for you before I leave today. So hit subscribe. That's going to help my channel out. I constantly stay busy. I try to get back to all the comments that are on the channel, but I do get quite a bit of comments because I post 15 videos a week, almost. But if you can't get a hold of me that way, just call me 615-822-4444 and I'll see you there. Picking out the flaws coming up right now. Let's walk this ride. Anything I see, you'll know about it. Chips, scratches, rust, dents. It's all there. Here we go. Little spot there on the trim. Overspray. And behind that bumper there. Emblem there's a little loose. And down the side. Little bubble at the bottom. Light little bubbles here on the side. Little grass there. Trim's kind of off a little. Waves in the bottom of the door. Chips. A little scuff. Line in the paint job here. Getting ready to go over the back bumper. Let's go ahead and go that way. Pitting in the back bumper, little dings. Scratches, chrome missing. The dings in the corner. Tail light's not too bad. Spots there. But down this side, tires, brand new. Wheels look awesome. A crack in the paint here in the corner. Like little specks on the door there. Spot here in the corner. Getting a little overspray up here in the front. Stripes are a little bit off. Back your midsection. Light little chip there. It's not the prettiest 13 in the world. Bubble here in the back corner. See, them lines aren't perfect either on the top. Window looks pretty good. A little bit of pitting on your chrome. A little bit of pitting here on your mirror. Your pillar. A little wavy here. Little bubbles, like cracks. Back window. Bubbles there. On the roof. And a lot of imperfections up here on the roof. Little cracks in the paint and light little bubbles and cracks up here. Looking over the front window, like scratch. Missing a wiper over here, and you can see it was cut on. There's a scratch on this side. Overspray on the trim, over the top. Imperfections. Little chips. Midsection on this side. Little spot there. Spots on the stripes. Crack in the paint. Up top here too. A little bit wavy there. Up here. Pitting. Paint job's just weak on this one. I mean, you get it. Yeah, I can't believe somebody took the arm off this and didn't put one back on it. I need to ask him and see if we have one here at the lot or if we can order one, but I'll say something to him. Little scratches here. And yeah, there's a nice scratch there from where somebody cut it on. The good thing is there's no pressure, so it's just barely touching it, but it still did it. Crack in the windshield anyways, it needs to be replaced. Pitting on the mirror. Chips down any jams. Little bubbles. Trim's sitting up a little bit there. Needs some clips. Little dent spot up here. Cracks in the paint. Well, been around the outside. What about the trunk? Let's see what's up with it. Jams. A few imperfections. Chips. Somebody tried to carpet this out. It's been that way for a long time. When I opened the trunk, I was looking around and I noticed some stuff was a little bit moisturized and warped. A lot of it's okay. Used to have a stereo system in it. Looking at our package tray, see a little bit of surface rust going down. This right here ain't gonna hold no speaker no more. Look at that. Put my finger in it. I didn't break it. It was already broke. Same with this one. Just old stuff that could be ripped out or honestly redone. I mean, because this is gonna look good. Fix those two sides. This side back here isn't really swollen up like that. I don't think your subwoofers were doing any good in those corners anyways, because that's not a box. You know, it's not closed, it's just your fender well. Shutting this down. Gotta give her, oh, Ricky Booby slam. Little bubbles popping up on the back. Ricky Booby. Pass the macchiato. But if y'all haven't actually watched the recreation video that we made a few years back, because we had another one of these cars, definitely check it out. I had so much fun making those. I want to do another one, another compilation video. I'm not going to redo this one, obviously, but I had the suit, I had the Tiger. We even, I think I signed a baby's forehead. We did a lot of stuff. And now you got old Cletus McFarlane over there doing it in real life. Door panel needs some clips. That one, it's coming out. Door has some Bondo in it. Lovely Bondo. Little Bondo up front too. You got some wavy spots, little rust popping up. You need some seals. Interior is quite nice. Newer carpet. Newer seats. Tiger hadn't even messed them up yet. Some of you will get it, as long as you've watched it. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it, you think I'm crazy. You're not wrong. Look at this spot in the floor. I think they were trying to put in a floor shifter. Start her up. Tell you what, it does start up pretty good. Look at our vitals. You know, the temperature gauge has been right there this whole entire test drive. Like, I really don't even know how much I trust that temp gauge. It might be worth getting another one. I haven't seen it get hot or anything, but I also haven't seen a lot of movement out of it, so that means maybe that thing's stuck. Exhaust leak for sure. Coming down with the hood. Good deal. Little bubbles on the edge. Imperfections. Now guys, I know this isn't a cream puff. I know it's got its imperfections, but it's priced accordingly. If you've enjoyed my video, please hit subscribe, share. That's gonna help the channel, and I do appreciate anyone that does that and takes the time out of their day to hit the subscribe button. Man, you're really doing something for me here by going out and sharing and liking and leaving comments. And I will try to answer all the comments that I can. Last week I was out a little bit with the family and I got behind on the comments. And I tried to catch up last night, but I was sitting there for a long time trying to catch up. I do a lot of platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and YouTube here. So I try to keep up with comments on all of them, and it's nearly impossible. I could probably work on comments for like 5 hours a day and still not be caught up. But that's okay. I will be jumping on YouTube and keeping consistent there. All right? Check us out, maplemotors.com, finance and shipping. And I'll see you in the next video.